How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys my 75-gallon South American cichlid tank. Let's just go ahead and dive right in, y'all. Alright, now I know exactly what you guys are thinking, that this is not an all South American cichlid tank. And I know that, and it's not going to stay like this forever, but I figured I'm just going to document it the way it is today. Like my main centerpiece fish, we have this red spot gold severum that I absolutely love. His name's Rojo. And then we have this, it was sold to me as an orange shoulder severum, which I've never actually heard of. I've only ever heard of red. So I don't know what this guy's color is going to turn out to be. So that's going to be kind of like a surprise in the future, which I'm excited about. But those are the two South American cichlids, and you can see that they're in here with some other small community fish. They actually all get along, and the only ones who ever really fight are the two South American cichlids right there and there. Yeah. But some other fish that are gonna stay for sure are the roseline sharks. I'd actually like to get a couple more. And I know probably what else you're thinking is this is only a 75 gallon, so eventually I do plan to upgrade the size of the tank eventually. Maybe it's like a 6-foot tank, so like a 150 or a 180. But that'll come in due time once these guys kind of grow out. And don't worry about this Aquascape either. I actually do really not like this Aquascape. It's going to be changing completely in the next coming videos, so stay tuned for that. I want to go with like a more natural look and kind of get rid of like the fake, like this tree right here and the skull there, and those rocks. And I actually just changed over my substrate from gravel to this sand right here. So you can see I still have some of the gravel left in there that I need to get out. But yeah, so I just changed to sand because a fish that I want to get requires sand. So that's like a little hint into the future of what's going to be coming, and I'm excited for that. And now just a quick little backstory on this tank, and why I have these. You can see like the Colombian tetras and the bleeding heart tetras in here, and those small Harlequin rasporas. Quick background on this tank. It's been set up for 5 years. I've been keeping tanks for about 9 years now, and I've had this for 5 of those 9 years. And this tank's gone through many different phases, and to keep the tank cycled, at one point there was no fish in here, so I went to the fish store and I bought these bleeding heart and Colombian tetras, as well as the rasporas, just to keep the beneficial bacteria in the tank and to keep it cycled until I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And that ended up being, I did some research, and I've done cichlids in the past, like Jack Dempsey's and Green Terrors or the Gold Som. But now I'm taking a stab. I love the severums, and I always love their color, and they're, you know, pretty peaceful temperament for a big cichlid. They don't really bother anybody, and if you look around in this tank, no one's really got torn fins or anything. So like the main goal with this tank is going to be the severums and the sharks, and as well as kind of an earth bottom feeder, I guess you could say. So you guys can go ahead and take a hint. It's what I needed the sand for, so hopefully those fish will be coming soon, and they have some great color. But yeah, so that was just a quick background. So I'm gonna be eventually getting rid of the tetras. I mean, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I love the Harlequin rasporas. I think they fill up the top section of the tank with swim room. But I think once I get the other fish that like I said, I changed the substrate for, and once those guys start growing out, I'm gonna want a little bit more room. And these tetras are pretty competitive for food. Not that it's a big deal, but you know, I don't know. I just would like to kind of keep it to what I only want in this tank. And for me, I don't know, the tetras are cool, but for long term, I think they will eventually be heading out. And the Aquascape, like I said, is going to be changing here. I just, like I said, changed the gravel over to sand, which I have currently, and then I want to go with like a more natural look, so more rocks, driftwood. I'm gonna have to do fake plants because the severums are omnivores actually, so they will eat any plants. They'll tear them up, uproot them, whatever you got going on. Yeah, they'll just destroy the plants. So no real plants, but we'll get some nice fake plants in here. And let me know what else like you guys want to see, or if you have any questions. I know you could probably see my saltwater tank in the reflection right there. that will be coming, videos on that will be coming to the channel soon as well. So I do fresh and salt water. But yeah, I just figured I'd start documenting my fish growth, because these guys are about 7 months old, the two Severums. I had them for about 7 months, so maybe they're a little older than that, but they're just about at the 3-inch mark. And this guy's just starting to get some color. You can see the blue around his gill plate. So I don't know, and he was sold to me, like I said, as an orange shoulder Severum. So if any of you have heard of that, let me know. But I'm guessing maybe he's a hybrid, or maybe he'll turn out to be a red shoulder. I was just trying to look up things on like his markings and stuff, and I couldn't really tell, so I guess we'll just find out. But yeah, and I guess a really cool thing about these Severums is like their personality. You know, like I had Mbunas in the past, like Mbuna African cichlids, and those guys were cool, but I just don't think they really had the personality that you get with like sort of like the bigger cichlids. And that's what I really enjoy, honestly, is like the bigger personality. Like the small fish, like the schoolers, like the Rasporas, they're all cool and kind of like background filler fish. But for me, I really love having like the centerpiece fish as like two big cichlids, and they're, you know, fairly peaceful. And you know, when I said they kind of nip at each other, they barely go at it ever. So you can just see like their fins are all perfect. And yeah, I mean, they're pretty hardy too. And you know, you really can't go wrong with South American cichlids. And you know, I'm excited to get more stocking up in this tank. You know, we have pretty good options with the 75, and like I said, once everything grows out, you know, we're gonna get a bigger tank and move everyone over to that, and then we'll have more room for more stuff to put in here, guys. So I'm excited for that. But you guys, that's gonna be about it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below. I wanted to keep this like overview kind of simple, and I'm gonna dive more into detail about everything with this tank as well as the saltwater tank. You can see in the reflection there. I'm gonna dive more into those in the future, and like the plans and everything that I have, as well as I'm gonna start, you know, getting some new fish for this tank and some plans for the saltwater tank as well that we'll go into. But yeah, let me know if you have any specific comments in the comment section down below. I'll do my best to try to answer. And if you want to follow me on my journey, feel free to subscribe and hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. Also, feel free to hit the dislike button and tell me why you don't like the videos in the comment section down below so I can improve these for you guys. But yeah, that'll about do it, guys. And I appreciate you tuning in. See y'all next time. Peace out, y'all.